Welcome back to Arizona Midday. We are hanging out with these perfect pups out on the patio because PAC 911 is putting on two big events this weekend. And here to tell us all about them are Barry Mears and Chris Knudsen. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. We're always happy to be here.
Okay, Barry, we're going to start with you first because we have the event on Saturday. But before we get to the event on Saturday and Sunday, actually, let's talk about PAC 911 and what you do.
Well, PAC 911 is an umbrella organization with 140 rescues, and each with its own mission. We support them by putting on these big events, and nowadays we are the most important element of the rescue community because there are so many animals that can't even get into rescues or shelters, and so our 140 partners are doing everything they can to take as many in, which isn't enough. They're still roaming the streets. There are so many animals. It's a crisis, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And so when we have these adoption events, we really need people to come out. Adoption is so important. You can come to our events or go to any of our rescue partners or go to Heidi's Village, who's here with us today too. And there are animals for adoption all over. Every time you adopt, you're saving 2 lives because that allows the rescue to intake just one more, space for one more. And of course, everybody must be cognizant of spaying and neutering. Every animal that we have at our events always will be spayed and neutered and vaccinated. But people must get on the bandwagon and spay neuter because we can't have any oops litters anymore.
Right, because it just makes more animals to find homes for.
Well, more to suffer on the streets that can't even get into the rescues. So we're facing a serious crisis.
Yes, and that's why it's very important that you put on these events time after time. So you have one going on this Saturday. Let's share the details.
Okay, we will be at the Chandler German Road, or is it Germain Road? Germain Road in Chandler at the PetSmart. And I think we have 30 or 35 rescues attending, and it's always a good event there. We have a lot of activity. And the last few events have been spectacular where we have adopted out over 100 animals between the two.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we were pretty happy about that. And PetSmart is our last adoption event of the season.
Okay.
So we need a big crowd, and we need to adopt out so many of these animals. That would be joyful.
Yes.
Just joyful.
Okay, so everybody needs to come out and support on Saturday. I know it starts at 10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m. to 2:30. There will be food available, food trucks and raffles and whatnot.
And these adorable dogs, let's talk about them.
Absolutely.
Right? So we have these ones over, these over here. We're
over this way. Yeah. Okay, well, are we starting right here with Mr. Peppy? Mr. Peppy, and he is with Help a Dog Smile, one of our wonderful, wonderful, most compassionate rescues. And Peppy was found as a stray. He was either hit by a car or something terrible happened where he lost his leg.
Okay.
It was broken and broken teeth, and he was a mess. And the rescue took him in, healed him, mended him, loved him, and he is absolutely precious. He's a very, very loving dog. And up for adoption with Help a Dog Smile.
Okay, and then this one over here.
Oh my gosh, that's Buddy. And Buddy has a even worse story. I mean, they get worse. Buddy was emaciated, found on the streets and then taken to Maricopa County. And so he had a big mass, and now Boxer Love has him. He's mended, he's gorgeous, he's young, he's ready for a family.
Perfect.
And he's living at Heidi's Village. So we have just everybody chipping in here to save this life.
Okay, so these dogs are going to be out there on Saturday.
These dogs are going to be there on Saturday unless we get phone calls on them before then.
Oh, that might happen.
That does happen.
Yes.
That does happen, but we always have more, trust me.
Okay, so that's going on Saturday at the PetSmart over there on Germain, starting from 10 to 2:30. But you also have another big event going on Sunday.
That we do.
Yes, we have a fundraiser.
Come on
and that's
over.
why we have Chris here from Mane Attraction. Thank you for joining us again.
Yes, my pleasure.
Okay, so tell us all about this big fundraiser.
So this is our 25th year that we're doing this. We call it Beauty to the Rescue. So we bring beauty to the rescues.
Yes.
And we've raised lots and lots of money. And all of the money that we raise during this event goes into PAC 911's called Medical Relief Program. So all these animals that get adopted usually need some sort of support before they can get adopted. So that's where all of the money that we raise goes. And it's a big party. So it's this Sunday at our salon, Mane Attraction Salon, 32nd Street in Camelback. It's going to be from 10 to 2. There's going to be a DJ and a bake sale.
And some great items.
There's going to be a silent auction. There's going to be a big raffle. There's going to be rescues there. We're actually going to be doing services for minimum donations. So haircuts, blow dries. There's going to be vendors that are going to be merchandising things. All the proceeds go there. There's even going to be a massage therapist.
Ooh,
so you can get a massage.
okay.
And these 2 dogs will be there from
right.
Home for Good.
Home for Good. You look at so many great events this weekend. You all need to check them out on Saturday and Sunday with PAC 911 and Mane Attraction. Thank you, too, for joining us. If you guys want some more information, go ahead and visit their website there at the bottom of the screen, pac911.org, or call that number.